Hi, I'm Nicole Richardson, the biokineticist and the CEO of Rethink Health. We're going to be doing a few Pilates exercises that is great to do for your back. We're starting on our back, so remember, onto your side first. You want to protect the backs and then roll over onto your back. Our legs are hip-width apart, our feet are facing forward. I want you just to relax your neck, relax your shoulders, close your eyes, take a deep breath in through the nose, and a long, slow breath out through the mouth. Deep breath in. Long, slow breath out, relaxing the body. Now as you inhale, you're going to shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. As you exhale, drop them down, reach towards the toes. Inhale to lift the shoulders towards your ears. And exhale to reach down towards your toes. And relax. We're going to do a few hip tilts. So remember, we're starting in neutral spine. You can put one hand between your mat and your back. We're going to tilt the hips to imprint the spine. So flatten the back against the mat. Imagine that string attached to your tailbone that is pulling you away from your ear. So you're lengthening the spine and then you release back to your neutral spine. So you're tilting the hips. So start when you're ready. We tilt to imprint, flattening your back. And then we tilt back to neutral. Keep going, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Two more. Last one. And back to neutral spine. You're now going to roll up. So from our neutral spine, you're going to imprint the spine and you're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. So it's a slow, controlled movement. So you're lifting one vertebra off the mat at a time. You just go to where you can. I don't want your back hurting. But if you can, roll all the way up to the shoulders, squeezing the glutes. And from there, you're going to roll down one vertebra at a time. Start when you're ready. Through imprint and then back to neutral spine. Keep going. So I don't want just up and down. I want you to try and roll up and roll down. Make sure your legs are hip width apart, your feet are facing forward. Imagine that string attached to your tailbone that's being pulled away from your ears. Lengthen the spine as you roll up and as you roll down. Shoulders away from the ears. You shouldn't be going faster than me. It's a nice, slow, controlled movement. Squeeze those glutes as you get to the top. And one last one. And slowly back down. Good work. You're going to lift your legs up to tabletop position. If you struggle with this, if your back hurts, you're going to keep your legs down, so just watch me first. If you can, you're going to lift one leg up at a time into tabletop. Okay? We are imprinting the spine, so you're flattening the back against the mat. From there, you will take one leg down at a time. Tap the toe onto your mat and bring it back. Then change over to the other side, tap the toe, bring it back. All while keeping that spine imprinted, so flattened against the mat. If your back takes strain here, start when you're ready, but if your back takes strain, we're doing it with our legs down. You're going to tilt the hips to imprint the spine so your back is flat. And from there, we just lift one leg up at a time into tabletop and lower it down. Keep that imprinted spine. Change legs. Keep changing legs. So your back is against the mat. Keep it there. Don't arch your back at all. Working into those lower abdominals. Relax your neck and shoulders. I don't want you doing this. Okay, so make sure you are reaching away from the bum. But if your back is hurting, keep the legs down and lift one leg up at a time into tabletop. 2 more. Last one. And now hug both knees in towards your chest. You can hold on top of your knees or under your knees, whatever's comfortable. From there, we're going to do small little circles one way. Relax your neck and shoulders. And change direction. And slowly take one leg down at a time. You're going to roll over onto your side. Okay, so you're lying on your side. Make sure your pillow is good so that you're not lying with your head down or up like that. You want to maintain a neutral position. Our heels are more or less in line with our bums. Okay, we're going to lift the top knee up, keeping your heels together. We're going to lift the top knee up and down. I don't want this happening. Okay, so I don't want those hips rolling. Keep the hips still, and it's just lifting that knee up and down, keeping your heels together. So relax neck and shoulders. You can put your top hand on your hip to make sure it doesn't move around. We're going to do 10 of them. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, keep that hip still. 5, 6, 7, good work. 8, keep that core engaged. 9, and last one, if you can, hold it up. Small little pulses, don't move the hip. Small little pulses, rest if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly relax down. You're going to roll over onto your other side. I'm going to push up and move to the other side so you can see me. Okay, so remember, lying comfortably on your pillow, your knees are bent, heels in line with the bum. If you find that your lower back is dropping a lot, you can put that little pillow underneath your side. Okay, so top hand on your hip, heels together. We're going to lift the top knee up, relax your shoulders, heels stay together. Let's go up for 1. Keep that hip still, don't let it roll back. 2, 3, 4, 5, working the muscles over here. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one. Hold it up if you can. Small little pulses. Keep that hip still, don't tilt. No movement in that hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly down. Good work. You're going to roll over onto your tummy. Okay, so our arms are out to the side like that. So let me just show you quickly. Arms in that position, 90-degree position. So your elbows will be off the mat. So I don't want this. 90 degrees, your elbows will be off your mat. Our legs are hip width apart. We're going to lift our chest. We're going to lift the chest, keeping the elbows and hands on the mat, drawing our shoulder blades down towards your bum, so you'll feel these back muscles working. And then slowly lower back down. So we breathe out as you lift, draw your shoulder blades down towards your bum, and breathe in to lower. Make sure you're not lifting your head like that. Imagine you have got an apple between your chin and your chest, so you've got to tuck your chin in, keep that apple there. Imagine you've got a string attached to the crown of your head, pulling your head away from your toes. As you lift, make sure you're drawing those shoulder blades down towards your bum, so you're not lifting your shoulders up to your ears. Let's do 2 more. One last one. Slowly down. We're going to push up, so slowly up, and you're going to push back to child's pose. Your knees are apart, taking the bum back, reaching as far forward as you can. If your knees hurt, you just go to where you can. Okay, only if you can take the bum all the way do you do that. Otherwise, you just go to where you can. Reach as far forward as you can, arms close towards your ears. If your shoulders are hurting, you can bend the arms slightly. And slowly walk back up. We're going onto our hands and knees. So a 4-point kneeling position. Your hands are directly under your shoulders, knees are directly under your hips. Hands shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart. Okay, we're going to go into a cat curl. So we're going to curl up, dropping the head. Imagine you've got a string between your shoulder blades that's pulling you up towards the ceiling. So you're lifting up as high as you can. And as you inhale, you lower down, arching the back, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale to roll up, so we breathe out through the mouth. Inhale to uncurl, shoulders away from the ears. Let's do 2 more like that. Exhale, lift as high as you can. And one last one. And back. Okay, you're doing well. So we're going to lift opposite arm and leg now. So one of 2 options. If you can, you're going to lift all the way up and down, then alternate sides. If you struggle with that, you can slide your hand and your leg on the ground so you keep contact with the ground like that. Okay, very important. I want your hips to be level. Okay, so I don't want this happening. Okay, imagine you've got a tray of drinks on your hips and you want to keep it level. You don't want to mess. Okay, when you're ready, you can start. So lifting up, lengthening the spine, make sure your hips are level, and lowering back down. Changing over to the other side, lifting up and lowering. Keep going. So remember, if you struggle with that, you just slide your arm and leg out, keeping that core engaged to make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders. Good work. Keep going. You've got a few more. You're doing well. Don't tilt. That tray of drinks is going to mess. It's going to spill. Lengthen your body as you lift. I don't want your head lifted. Once again, imagine that apple between your chin and your chest. And one last one. And relax, push back to child's pose. And rolling back up. Well done. So that was just a few Pilates exercises that is great for your back. Sign up for our full back pain relief program to get more exercises and let me help you strengthen your back.